Alright, I've got a passage called I have free time after having lunch. I went running outside today. Alright, I'll read through it first one time. I have a free time after having lunch. I went running outside today. I ran about 20 kilometers. In other words, it is same as a half marathon. I went running around Ebisu, Hiro, Shibuya, Aoyama, Roppongi, Azabu, Ichigaya, and Akasaka. It was very hard, so my body is broken just now. I'm exhausted. Alright. Great job. Sorry if I mispronounced any of those cities. I guess they are towns. I have never heard of most of those. Anyways. So I noticed that one other person had already corrected this, and I don't agree with some of the corrections that they made, and I will address why I don't agree with those. So first off, let's get into it. I have a free time after having lunch. I went running outside today. So you don't need a free time because so A signifies that, or A means that there is one thing. So if you say I have a book, then I have one book. If you say I have a plate in my hand, that means you have one plate. And so you don't need that because free time is not measured in numbers really. It's measured in hours, right? So it's not, you don't have one free time. You have minutes of free time. So you can say I have some free time because some isn't really a number. It's in an unexact amount. Unexact, something like that. It's not an exact amount. So I would say, and so you said you went running. So I'm guessing that you had free time after lunch. You're talking about a past tense thing. So I had. Just go ahead and get. I'll put the sum here. I had some free time after having lunch, so I went running outside today. And then I do agree with this one right here. So, should just put a so there. So I went running outside today. This is unnecessary. He didn't need to change that, or you don't need to change that to went outside for a run. That honestly sounds a little weirder to me. I went running or I went outside for a run. I would say I went running sounds more natural. Anyways, next one. I ran about 20 kilometers. I ran about 20 kilometers. In other words, it is same as a half marathon. All right. I ran about 20 kilometers. Kilometers is one word. So don't put a space between those. And then this person changed this comma right here to a period. I completely disagree with that. This is one sentence and it's one thought, so he should not have changed that to two sentences. I ran about 20 kilometers. It is the same. Okay. So I would say, so this, I forget exactly what this is called, but when you separate a section of the sentence out with two commas like this, like you are, you can take that out. So you need to be able to take that out, and the sentence needs to make sense. I ran about 20 kilometers. It is the same. It is same as half a marathon. That doesn't make sense as it is. So I would say you need a which here. You need which. I ran about 20 kilometers, comma, breath, which is the same as half a marathon. So I would say that, and then we'll paste your little addition in here. In other words, which just it it just tells us that you're gonna restate your sentence. That's what that means. In other words, you're gonna restate your sentence. Okay, and then you restate it. Half a marathon, which is the same. All right, this the reason you need the here is just because English is the hardest and stupidest language to learn, and I have no clue why you need the there. So I'm sorry I can't be of help with that. If I can think of a reason, I'll put it in the comments. But I can't think of something right now. Which is the same as a half marathon. So this makes sense as a half marathon. Or you can say as half of a marathon, which is probably the most or the more common version. But since I think there are marathons that are called half marathons, I'm gonna leave it how you have it, because there's marathons and then there's half marathons. So this makes perfect sense, which is the same as a half marathon. I ran about 20 kilometers, in other words, which is the same as half marathon. Okay, cool. I went running around Ebisu, Hiro, Shibuya, Aoyama, Roppongi, Azabu, Ichigaya, and Akasaka. Alright. Let's see. I went running around Ebisu, Hiro, Shibuya, Aoyama. I don't think he changed anything. So, you got all the names. I think he just changed. There's a space you missed right here. That's more of just a looks thing. So I think the only addition that he added is a space right there. It really, we put a space after a comma, and it's just to show that it's a new word. So not really any big deal. Great job using all capitals on all these cities or places. I don't know what these are, towns, whatever. So that's the only thing. So I'm gonna give it a perfect. Just remember that space next time. It's not a big deal though. It was very hard, so my body is broken just now. Smile, I'm exhausted. All right. It was very hard, so my body is broken now. So now, right now, is the time that your body is broken, right? So when you say just now, you're usually talking about past tense. Yeah, you are talking about past tense. So if you say, I ate a cheeseburger just now, that means you just got done, and now is the first second that you're done with that cheeseburger, right? So you eat the cheeseburger. I just ate a cheeseburger right now. Like maybe your friend asks you, hey, are you hungry? Oh, no, man, I just ate a cheeseburger right now. Just now, sorry. So that's, when you say just now, that's going to be a past tense thing. And it's going to be, it almost means recently, like, but within like a matter of minutes. Like if you ate a cheeseburger an hour ago, you wouldn't be like, oh, I just ate a cheeseburger right now, just now. So yeah. Oh yeah, you can put right now here. There's not really a difference. My body is broken now. My body is broken right now. Yeah. So, and okay, yeah. So my body is broken. So that, I actually just realized that. Broken, I'm not sure if you know the definition of this, but broken is like separated. Like if you broke a plate, it's shattered. It's broken into a lot of different pieces. That's what broken means. It's split up into more than one piece. So you probably mean sore, like this person said. Your body is hurting. It's maybe hard to move. That's what sore is. if you didn't know that. So I would say my body is sore now. It was very hard, so my body is sore now. You can say, so I'm very sore now. But either way, I would say either of them are just as common. So whichever one you prefer, I'm very sore now or my body is sore now. Alright, and I'm exhausted. Perfect. Well, that's it. I'll go ahead and leave you some comments. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.